Mermaid everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. This is the Arian Elf here to bring you another planetary movement tarot reading. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anyone that happens upon it. Take it, flip it, switch it, how it resonates, but please, please, please do not force it to. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for helping me grow the channel this far. And if you just found me, literally just clicked on this video, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do my best to deliver messages to you all for the highest good of all involved. Alrighty? So, without further ado, let's get it started. Spirit guides and deity within, what messages do you have for the highest good of all involved as this new moon enters Gemini on June 18th, 2023. All right, let's see what you got. You have resilience, finding your limits, and on the bottom of the deck you have dominance, believing in yourself. All right, so I feel as though it's an energy of let's make this happen, let's make it move, let's do whatever we got to do to kind of dominate the competition. In competition I mean dominate those doubts and fears that you have. There's no competition with anyone else. Not anybody else will do things exactly the way that you will do them. You are that much of an individual where you are special in that way. So again, use that kind of blueprint to believe in yourself and keep going, like finding your limits. What limits? You know, that's what you got to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and pull some moon oracle cards since we are dealing with the moon energy. All right, so messages for Aries, please, for this new moon in Gemini. Okay, so you do have the Lover's Moon as well as the Owl Moon. All right, so there might be somebody that helps you in this specific circumstance in believing in yourself, whether they help you via support or, I mean, there's going to be support in any way, shape, or form, because this person or these people can actually support you, like, you know, in the regular way, or they can provide contrast, which makes you more inclined to support yourself when you realize like what's going on, what you don't like about your current circumstances. That can help push you forward. That can give you the insight and you can observe what it is that you don't want so that you're more available to what you do want. Okay. But I really do feel like it's somebody that's actually going to support you. You could have a Pisces moon, or it's one of you, or both of you, or all of you, whatever. You could have a Pisces moon. This is, you might be meeting somebody, somewhere around this new moon in Gemini. It's giving, I mean, it being in Gemini as well as giving, you know, somebody coming in that feels like your other half, just feels like a missing part to something. So with their love, it could really spark something. It could be, you know, bring you into a new kind of direction. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the Grain Moon, which is harvest, success, abundance. So yeah, that is definitely where you're headed. Once you give, you know, once you give the energy that you need to give, once you like make that first, I'm getting an image of the Ace of Wands in my head. Like once you take that first inspired action, and it's rooted in, you know, love and confidence and gratitude, all right, you'll be able to harvest something really great. Aries, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and dive into the tarot to see what other messages I can get for you guys. Alrighty, so Spirit guides and deity within, what messages do you have for the highest good of all involved for the Aries Collective for this new moon in Gemini? Alrighty, let's see what you got. All right. All right, on the bottom of the deck, Aries, you do have the Fool in reverse. Okay, so keep in mind that you're not, like I said, there are no limits. It's just about where your mindset is. So with the Fool in reverse, is giving, you know, being on a journey and not being really fully prepared. Or you're starting this journey and you're still having doubts. Don't let that, kind of be mindful of that this whole time. So kind of maintaining a more of an optimistic outlook, more of a positive outlook. So that can be reflected on you so that your journey doesn't, you know, entangle with any type of pitfalls. All right. Don't rescind the belief that you have in yourself, the faith that you know that things are going to work out the way that you would like them to, or better. Okay, always leave room for better. All right, with this Four of Wands in reverse is giving the energy, definitely your Aries energy, but giving you leaving behind something that feels comfortable. Okay, and with the Queen of Swords here, it's giving that you're being more observant, like you see things, you're leaving something behind, something that was like kind of affording an abusive mindset or just like a very manipulative mindset. You're leaving that behind because you have gotten the downloads, the inspiration to that this is not conducive for you. Like I said, you were able to see contrast, and you're just like, yeah, no, like I'm not going to settle for less than the truth, and this is false. Okay, with the Five of Wands here, I do feel like it was a little bit of a struggle for you to move on from this energy, but at the end of the day, you will, okay, you will surmount this. Okay, you do have the Tower card here, more Aries energy. But with this this Tower card, I feel as though like it's giving, especially with the dragons on it, like usually it's like a hitting rock bottom situation and something making you realize that, you know, you need to make a change. With the way that this card is set up, these dragons have wings. Okay, so the Tower is being attacked or hit by a natural force, a bolt of lightning light. Okay, you're being guided to see that this construct that you had before was not working. Okay, and that's not the path that was set out, that you were being guided down. That's some place that was keeping you small. Okay, so now this is being destroyed, and like I said, you're a dragon, you have wings. Okay, so you're not falling. The lightning is making you leave this construct and only be available for the truth, only be available for belief in what you want to accomplish or better. Okay, so keep that in mind. Wow, that was a download within itself. Okay, so you have also the Four of Cups here in reverse. Like I said, again, like it's just like leaving new path. Okay, it's like you're being guided to just like, it's like you're being kicked out of the nest, and it's like, fly that way. Like stop playing. All right. So and in time for the Gemini, the new moon, because it's just like that's when you set your new intentions for something. So it's just like, go do it. Go do something over there, right, in the most loving way possible. Aries, if that resonated in any way, shape, or form, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to gauge how many of you are really gaining value from the content that I provide. So I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you do know when I post new videos. To get a personalized tarot reading where I go into detail to help you solve any mysteries surrounding your life, or even any of the crystals in my care, which are used as helpful tools to keep you on track with your goals, you can find a link to my shop in the description below. There you'll also find other cool links for spiritual supplies, jewelry, and meditations with like-minded intent. And now that you have liked the video, thank you, and let us continue. So, Four of Wands, why are you here in reverse for Aries? Yep. And the Tower adjacent to the Tower. Look at that. So with the Four of Wands, like I said, you're leaving a comfort zone here, okay? And these kind of clarified themselves clearly. All right, so you're leaving the comfort zone. This Tower no longer exists because it's full of lies, okay? So with the Page of Cups, this is now your initial, it's like, okay, you're being pushed out of the tower or the nest or whatever. Okay, so what are the initial feelings as you are pushed out? Because again, you have wings, so flying is a joyful feeling. Kind of double down on that feeling, and this is the initial spark for you to follow something that makes you feel good, something that makes you that takes you out of the fear, the doubt. All right, so It's like you're forced to leave home. Let's see, 12. What in the world? Queen of Swords. Why are you here for Aries? The Queen of Swords is here because of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the truth of the matter, or you're seeing, well, the truth of the matter is that with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel as though you or someone was dependent, like consistently dependent on someone, and this could have felt like a lot of just work. All right, so you're being called to see what the dynamic of this is. You I don't know if you need to, like I said, it's giving you Aries, because you are being pushed out of the nest, or someone is being pushed out of the nest, but now it's like helping you to see, like, all right, so, oh snap, I forgot I could fly on my own. Like, it's making somebody independent, very independent, fending for themselves type of energy. All right, hold on. 5 of Wands. Why are you here for Aries? The 5 of Wands is here for you, Aries, because of the 5 of Pentacles as well as the Sire of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the King right next to each other. Okay, so anyway, who's it with the 5 of Wands? I feel like there was a lot. There's whatever you decide to do as you leave the Tower. You feel it as though there's a lot of competition, and this is where the kind of doubts come in. This is where this is why I said you have to be mindful of believing in yourself and not letting lies permeate your mind. Okay, so really, as like with this 5 of Pentacles, it's like they're continuing to move even though they don't have what they think they should or want at this very moment. You have to continue to move toward what it is and fight for what it is that you want. Okay, and what you want, what are they moving towards? The King of Pentacles right here, the king who's like a mastery of wealth, of a master of support, a master of love, of grounding. Okay, like I said, there might be somebody coming in that shows you this. All right, or that is putting you in the position where you do have to fend for yourself. It's all with the intent of love. All right, Tower card. I mean, do you really need to be clarified here? But let's see, Tower card. Why are you here for Aries? The Tarot card is here for you, Aries, because of the Sire of Swords in reverse as well. See, it's all about, sorry, the Sire of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant. It's all about, you have both, top royalties of the Pentacles and the Swords. This is all about a mind, or getting clear about how you can be secure, stable at this point. Like this is the whole theme of this reading. Okay, so anyway, who's it? With the Tower card here, like you may falter at first with the Sire of Swords. Like I said, my first thing that I said for you is that you realize that you have wings, and it's like, oh snap, like I can fly. This is fun. This is joyful. Well, for some of you, I'm getting the thing that you might plummet a little bit. Like you might get back down here before you realize, oh snap, I have wings. So it might be fearful at first, and you might not understand why this is happening. You might think this is happening to you instead of for you. So why this is happening to you, that your comfort zone is being destroyed, and you're just like, you're forgetting to deploy your wings. So it's like you're letting that doubt and fear sink in. But I feel like there is a moment as you plummet, I guess, that you were realizing like, oh, like there's a little eureka moment with the Hierophant here. It's like, okay, you're remembering, what do dragons do? They fly. What do Aries do? They are the first of the zodiac. We are the ones that came here first and literally set the bar for everyone. Like we're on high. So remembering, what does society think in Aries is. And I don't usually say to, you know, think about what society thinks, because who cares? But at the end of the day, what is an Aries? All right, so you're remembering who you are, and you're moving forward in that way. You're just like, oh snap, look, even in the card, this mammoth of a bird is spreading its wings, and that's what you're going to do. All right, or you're being called to do anyway. 4 of Cups. Why are you here in reverse for Aries? All right, the 4 of Cups is here for you because of the Moon card, as well as the 6 of Cups. Yes. In order to get anything, you have to give. It's like the finding the balance in giving and receiving. And you're going to realize as you take on this new path, however, like regardless of what, you're being pushed towards a different direction. You're being guided right now, rather forcefully. But I feel like you're going to realize that something from your past is going to, like, it allowed for that contrast for you to see what you want in your future. Something from your past is coming back, a memory of some sort that's going to help you double down on, yeah, I should really go in this other direction, because this other stuff is not working for me. All right, kind of clarifying this Fool card on the bottom of the deck. You do have the 2 of Wands, so now you're in the mindset where, again, now you're realizing, now you done made another home for yourself on this cliff, or whatever, you know, whatever is comfortable for you, because this dragon is quite comfortable. I don't think this cliff is something small, or, you know, don't think it looks crazy. Okay, so you're in a new home, something that's very much comfortable for you, not comfortable in the same way, like better off for you, and you're realizing, all right, I accomplished this, what else on this? And mind you, you came on this journey, and you're like, well, I'm unshaky, like unshaky, what? I'm a little shaky. I don't know exactly what's about to happen, this, that, and the third. And look what you ended up accomplishing. And you're like, okay, with the world in your hands, you're like, what else is there? What else can I embark in? You know, so now you're really inspired now. All right, Aries energy, OD. Okay, Aries, that's about all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope it helped, and I'll most definitely see you next time. Alrighty, toodles.